Katie left me a mule to ride. She caught the Katie, left me a mule to ride. My baby caught the Katie, left me a mule to ride. The train pulled out, I swung on behind. Crazy about it, hard-headed woman of mine.
Hello everyone, Spaniard here. It's Sunday the 17th of July 2022, and this video is going to reveal everything that Ian Stamp, aka Ian Clifford, and Matrix Freedom do not want you to see, right? This is what they don't want you to know about. It's come to my attention that Ian Stamp has been emailing his membership. He has loaded what he calls chronicles or certain dossiers to his website. That's Matrix Freedom and ianclifford.com, which if you want to have a good laugh, go and look at that website, right? It's amazing. It's hilarious. But also he's made a video. He's actually made a bloody video which is uploaded to YouTube. Rather than come out and prove that he could do all of these things he claimed he could do, for example, write off mortgages, 100% track record in doing so, infinite investment returns, write off unsecured debt without affecting your credit rating, rather than prove all of that, which he claimed he was going to do, what he's done is, as predicted by me, he's come out and made a video in which he just deflects, distracts, and tries to draw you away from those key issues that I called him out on, right? I'm going to be making a number of videos addressing his myriad, right, of claims and allegations, right? Absolute bollocks, right, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm going to address all of it, which is something that he has failed to do consistently for the last, well, 3 months now, actually, or 2.5 months to be precise, actually. 2.5 months he's failed to actually address any of the issues that have been raised about him and his behavior. So I'm going to make a number of videos about that, because I think you're going to find he has tripped himself up, okay, on multiple occasions. But he doesn't even realize it. He clearly doesn't realize it. But put that to the side for one moment. What I would like you to do is put a search into YouTube as follows, and it's coming up on the screen right now. So into YouTube, put Liz Brown, Matrix Freedom. Liz, L-I-Z-Z, Liz Brown, Matrix Freedom. And what's going to appear is the following. You're going to see 4 videos, okay? Now, these videos are excerpts from 2 management meetings over at Matrix Freedom. On the videos listed as number 2 and 3, you will witness Ian Stamp and his council members plotting to hack and take down the You and Your Cash website. Now, that meeting took place on the 10th of May 2022. Let's look at the timeline. On the 27th of April 2022, Michael of Benicia accused me and Ian Stamp in the same breath, in the same sentence, as if we were working together. He accused us of stealing his lien-backed mortgage write-off process, okay? On the 28th of April, I make a video rebutting that, saying, like, what the hell are you talking about? And a few days later, I make another video in which I distance myself from Ian Stamp. I make it quite clear I've got nothing to do with Ian Stamp. I then make a second video in which I name Ian Stamp, and I then start calling out his false claims. In other words, I'm demonstrating, because I have to demonstrate, I'm demonstrating that I've got nothing to do with Ian Stamp, okay? And on the 10th of May, Ian Stamp, out of a desire for revenge, plots to hack the You and Your Cash website and take it down. And he even emphasizes in these videos, numbers 2 and 3, he emphasizes that he wants my videos in which I call him out. He wants those videos taken off of YouTube, right? He desperately wants them taken off of YouTube. Now, why would that be so? If he could do what he was claiming he could do, surely he would just come out with a big smile on his face and prove me wrong. He would just show everyone that he can do what he claims and that Spaniard is wrong. And therein he would get a great scalp, wouldn't he? A scalp that's been on the scene for 15 years. He would be able to scalp the Spaniard. He made a massive declaration to his agents and his staff, which is what I featured in the Captain Pugwash video, which I think is video number 3 about Matrix Freedom. He made a massive declaration, a very bold and confident declaration that he was going to make a video, hold a debate with himself if necessary, and he was going to prove that everything I was saying was false. There's no video. Unsurprisingly, he hasn't made that video. And what I predicted was he would distract or deflect, which is exactly what he's done. And I will address his recent video and his dossiers and his chronicles and his emails in forthcoming videos, okay? Because he's just giving me so much material, it's unbelievable. So, the videos you're going to see, if you search for Liz Brown, Matrix Freedom, videos 2 and 3 is Ian Stamp plotting to hack and take down the You and Your Cash website out of revenge. And he himself actually calls that behavior dark, right? Dark. He says that's rather dark, or that's pretty dark. And yet he now accuses me of engaging in dark arts. That's called projection. He admits that what they're talking about is dark, and then he blames me for engaging in the dark arts. This is why he wants these videos taken down. In video number 4, you've got an hour-long council meeting in which Ian Stamp admits they can't write off mortgages. They've got no track record in writing off mortgages. They have screwed people's credit ratings, and he directs his staff, right? This is his managers. He directs his management team to direct the staff to go out and take information from other people's websites. And what he says they're going to do is they're going to sift through the information, probably discard 90% of it, and they're going to probably monetize or use the remaining 10%. He then accuses, okay, in his email, dossier, and recent video, he accuses me and Mark and some other people, right? I think it's a Simone and a Matt. These, I think, are ex-members of staff from Matrix Freedom. He accuses us 4 of working together, which we're not. But he not only accuses us of that, he accuses us of stealing information from him. Again, that's called projection. He's projecting his appalling behavior onto other people because he cannot face up to his outrageous behavior. He cannot take responsibility or accountability for his underhand, dark, unlawful behavior, despicable behavior, outrageous behavior. Okay? And the managers' meeting took place on the 31st of May 2022. Video number 5 is a straightforward minute excerpt from that hour-long council meeting, all right? And that's the bit which focuses on the unsecured debt, the fact that he admits they have screwed people's credit ratings. I would suggest that you go and watch those videos now and share those videos with your friends and whoever needs to see them. Members of Matrix Freedom, Natural Justice, Sovereign Reserve, Mortgage Free. Now, let me just make something clear. Ian Stamp denied to me on email everything that he had said in those meetings. He denied it all. Remember, I referred to those meetings in some videos. So it was Matrix Freedom, I think it was video number 5. I referred to the content of those management council meetings, okay? He subsequently threatened to obtain an injunction to get me to remove the videos that I had made, calling him out and exposing his lies. Nothing came of that. Prior to that, he actually threatened legal proceedings, I think it was in April, for defamation. I gave him my name and address and said, well, go on then, sue me. Because defamation is when you're telling lies about someone. And I'm not telling lies about you. I'm exposing you. Well, unsurprisingly, he hasn't issued any proceedings on that front. Then came the threat that he's going to try and obtain an injunction in order to get me to take down my videos because he claims I was ruining his reputation. To which I responded, no, you're ruining your reputation by making these big, bold bullshit claims. Then he emailed me claiming that he hadn't said anything that he'd said in these management meetings. To which I responded by uploading these management meetings to YouTube on the WhiteRabbitTrust YouTube channel, but in unlisted format. In other words, unless you've got the link, you can't see them. All right. So they're kind of like they're like anonymous. They're invisible to everyone. And I sent him and his management team members the links to the videos. And I said, you wanted proof of what you'd said. Right? I mean, this is how ridiculous he is. He denies saying what he said, right? I tell people that I've got these videos, I reveal what's in the videos, and then he denies it. Honor. He's an honourable man. I'd call that dishonourable myself, but he claims that's honourable. So I sent him and his management team the links to those videos, and I labelled the videos as court evidence, okay, because those videos were going to be evidence in my defence for the litigation that he'd threatened to bring. So me uploading those videos served two purposes. One, because he wanted the proof of what he'd said, and two, because he'd threatened legal proceedings, so I uploaded them in advance, ready for the court to actually have a look at them. But I did it in unlisted format. And I sent him and his management team the links. About 10 days or 14 days later, I then receive a link from someone saying, Si, check this out. He's threatening to hack you and your cash. And I looked at the internet and I thought, hold on a second. That's the exact same wording that I put on the unlisted videos on the WhiteRabbitTrust channel. As I say, go into YouTube and search Liz Brown Matrix Freedom and you'll see the 4 videos. You watch the videos and you make up your mind who it is that's dark, sinister, engaging in criminal or potential criminal activity, all right? And you decide who it is that's lied about what he can and can't do. In fact, what he's now trying to say, right, as I'm going to reveal in my next video, he's now trying to say that he's always warned people their credit ratings would be adversely affected, right? But I'll save that for the next video. So let's go over the timeline. On the 10th of May, they had the council meeting in which they plot to hack the You and Your Cash website. The day it happened, on that day, the 10th, I was contacted and I was told, warned, that they were plotting to hack the You and Your Cash website. Okay, I demanded proof. I didn't just act on that because that's hearsay. I demanded proof. And a day or so later, I received those video excerpts. Ian Stamp is now trying to make out that Matrix Freedom has been hacked. Well, hey, look, I mean, certainly someone over at Matrix Freedom has released those videos to me. But those videos were released because Ian Stamp and his management team have engaged in a conspiracy to commit a criminal act. And yet, he's the man of his word, he's the man of integrity, he's the man of honour, according to him. Yeah, right. I don't buy any of that bullshit. So I'm going to leave that with you, okay, because this is the foundation of the next 5 or 6 videos, which are going to address all of the tens, almost, I was going to almost say hundreds, but certainly the multitude of allegations that he's now coming out with in order to draw your attention away from these videos. So I'm bringing it back. We bring it back to what he claimed, because he's claiming that I've been telling lies about him. I've shown you in the videos that I've made thus far, using his emails, his video clips, his webinars, his words, I've shown you that he is lying. I've asked him to come out and prove that he can do what he claims he can do. He said he would make a video showing that I was lying and that he could do everything, right? That he claimed he could do. That video has never been made. Instead, as I've predicted, he has now made a video backed up by emails and multiple dossiers, chronicles as he calls them, and other bullshit, in which he's diverting your attention over here, away from what he was originally claiming. All right? Look out for the videos in which I now rebut and address all of the allegations he's coming out with. But next up, I'm going to look at his new improved process to wipe off unsecured debt. And I'm going to show you that it will not work. Okay? And this comes from a man that now classes himself as an expert, having conducted 2.5 to 3 years worth of research on other people's websites. Until next time, big love.
Katie left me a mule to ride. She caught the Katie, left me a mule to ride. My baby caught the Katie, left me a mule to ride. The train pulled out, I swung on behind. My baby long, great gosh, my baby tall. You know, my baby she long, my baby she tall. You sleep with her head and catch her, and I'll beat you out in the hall. Crazy about her, that hard-headed woman of mine. Well, I love my baby, she's so fine. Wish she'd come and see me sometime. She don't believe I love her. Look what I hold on. She don't believe